Hey guys, Jackie DeSilva here from Western Massachusetts, and today I'm going to talk about something that most people feel very uncomfortable talking about, but it's actually an oil that's very addictive. It's one of my many favorite oils out there. Inspired by Oola. Well, I have to say it's basically one of my many favorite oils, but it's actually an oil that is inspired by Oola. And I can go into more detail about that, but it smells so good that when I actually had first purchased it was over the summer when I wasn't working as much and I felt like I could use it. And honestly, the first time I smelt the oil, I felt like I was already being blessed by saying my affirmations and smelling the smell. And I have to say, it's been a blessing since I've received this oil and have had this oil. Um, and that specific oil is finance, guys. When I ended up ordering this oil in August, I literally went from zero in Young Living to reaching star and actually being blessed by starting to grow a team. And honestly, it was very inspirational. And I don't know if it was also because of my faith and my prayers and the way I was thinking, but whatever this oil or whatever is in this oil actually works. Like, it's amazing. So let's dig more into finance oil. I'm actually going to share my screen, so give me 1 second. Okay, so I guess I can't share the screen right now because I started talking with the webcam. So that's okay, but I basically have all the information in this Oola game plan book, all talking about balance. It's basically the secret to finding time for your Young Living business. And Oola is living a life that is balanced and growing in the 7 key areas of health and wellness. Well-being. And the secret to that balance is managing your time. So, that being said, I want to go over the 7 different oils that is mentioned. As far as the Oola infused Oola oils, they include family, field, faith, fitness, finance, friends, and fun. And let me tell you, I went to an Oola class before, and they actually passed around all the different oils, and we all got to smell them. And let me tell you, finance was still my favorite out of all of them, even though I got to smell them at class, but I don't have those specific ones, even though I'm going to be purchasing the kit soon. And I want to start teaching more about the different Oola oils. But anyways, let's talk about finance because this is my favorite oil. So I'm actually going to take a sniff right now, which I just did. I actually have a story behind this. So going back to when I first ordering this oil and it came in the mail, I was actually meeting new people at the time. Since I was working less, I felt like I had more time with my business and myself, my personal development, my mindset, my thinking, and all that. But I was actually also given the opportunity to go to some BNI meetings, and I started networking a lot. And that's when I actually started going to Young Living classes so I can learn more. So that was a huge blessing. But not just that. I have a friend that doesn't really care for oils. She knows I'm in this business does not care for it whatsoever. But that morning I went to a BNI meeting and she was driving and I opened up the oil. She was like, I don't know what oil that is, but let me tell you, I'm so attracted to that smell. And she literally wanted to wear it. It was absolutely amazing. Like, it was just like, I am so attracted to that smell. I barely even opened up the bottle, and she was like, oh, that smells so good. I was like, yes, yes, I'm doing something right. So that's the thing about sharing Young Living too. You just have to be passionate about what you're doing and what you're using. You know, if you are used to using certain oils before you like even go to church or something, like peace and calming, or just I mean, anything like church related or just anything. Like if you, before you go to the gym, you put a little butt purification on or something, or these, like, I don't know. But if you're in a routine and you're using these products, you got to continue doing it. Going back to finance, because I'm getting a little sidetracked. So this is all the information that I'm talking about right now is in the Balanced Game Plan book by Sarah Harnish. And she actually mentions that debt is actually not compatible with a Oola life and is a major stress. Money fights and money stress is the #1 reason for divorce and marriages. Start taking steps to improve your finances. Be a good steward of the money the Lord has trusted you with. And one of the ways you could do that, which I do personally, is I actually take a notebook and I start listing everything that I'm grateful for, everything that I encounter on a day-to-day basis, no matter if I'm paying a bill, and or if I'm like a day late paying a bill, I'm still grateful because I have that money to pay the bill. And if someone on a Friday at work wants to treat me to buying me lunch, I'm grateful for that. The more you're grateful, the more you're actually going to receive things to be grateful for. So that's another great way to taking steps to improve your finances, being grateful for what you have and being a good steward of the money the Lord has trusted you with. This blend, the finance oil blend, is formulated to encourage positive emotions, increase feelings of abundance, which is absolutely true. It's absolutely amazing. And it brings clarity and alertness. And I think that's why I'm so attracted to the smell, is because of that reason. The oils in the blend actually include frankincense, orange, gathering, clarity, humility, balsam fir, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, and citronella. And there's another one, Octia. And the affirmation that you want to say while you're using it and smelling it is, I am financially free and living abundantly. And that's another thing, while you're smelling that, think of all the things that you're grateful for, and all the things, even this sweatshirt, I'm very grateful for because it's been so cold. I'm so grateful for, I wear a lot of layers. If you know me, I wear a lot of layers. It doesn't matter how cold it is. I usually have 2 or 3 pairs of socks on. I get cold very easily. So I'm very grateful for all the clothes I have that I'm wearing right now. I'm very grateful for my apartment that I'm living in right now. I'm very grateful for not spending money on food the past couple of days, and like going to my grandparents today. They fed me. I'm very grateful for that. So, you know, I feel like I'm living abundantly, and that's one of the things that you want to do. And the additional application ideas is you can use finance on your triceps and forearms before work to help strengthen your motivation. Here is actually a message from Gary Young about the finance oil. And who is Gary Young, by the way? He's actually the founder of, he's actually the world's best leader of essential oils, and he actually had created um, Young Living, and he actually recently passed away. So he was the founder of Young Living, and he is basically the best, number one best leader out there of essential oils. But here is actually a message from Gary Young. When I made finance, I had the experience of 20 plus years with abundance. I looked at finance to bring a little more balance into it, having more years of looking at life and people. I really wanted to look at what we needed. One of the things I did in finance was go in first with frankincense. And it's a different approach. The reason I did was because we have such a stigmatism about money, which is true. There's all this attitude about money being evil. The Bible doesn't say money is evil. It says the lust for it is wrong. I decided to use frankincense to break through the stigmatism that's been created for years. I put gathering in it to help us to focus and bring all of our thoughts together. When you are looking at improving your finances, if you want a raise in your job or a promotion or a bonus, you want to be focused on what you're doing. I put humility in because I watch people all the time start to make money and they change. You don't know who they are. We are not supposed to change with money. You're supposed to become more humble because we have more power. I have watched people who start climbing the ladder of success and no one wants to be around them. And I put orange in it because when you are making money, you want to be happy. And I absolutely love orange. It feels very uplifting, especially in the winter. So that's pretty much it, guys, about the finance oil. It's been a blessing to me, and I really hope this oil will be a blessing to you. There we go. Oops, I gotta turn it this way, right here. The lighting is so, there we go. So I hope this oil will be a blessing to you, your family, and your Young Living business. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. God bless, and hope to hear from you soon. Take care.